The Postal Corporation of Kenya, which is responsible for postal services in the country, has in recent years witnessed dipping revenues owing to the penetration of electronic communication technology. In an attempt to shore up its revenue, the government appointed a task force in August last year to study and suggest ways of improving the corporation's business model. The task force has released its report, and one of the key recommendations has to do with PCK's workforce.
PCK is bloated. The workforce is too high, much more than they need or they can manage.
The Postal Corporation of Kenya currently has 3,200 staff. According to the Postmaster General, a staff complement of 2,500 is what would be optimal for the corporation.
40% of the PCK's workforce is above 55 years old. So about 20% are going to retire in the next 1 year or so. In courier business, you should be having an average age of 25.
Plans are obviously underway should funds then be available someday in the future because a number of these staff are willing to go. But of course, PCK needs to establish financials that will be able to support any staff rationalization.
Among other technologies, the use of smartphones has dented PCK's revenues as a raft of transactions can now be carried out on phone without the need for paperwork.
The government should work towards recommending or making it mandatory that the utilization of PCK products and services are used by the other ministries, departments and agencies.
It also turns out that legally, the laws related to PCK are not updated, hence dampening its ability to venture out into new business models to create additional revenue streams.
One of our recommendations is the review of the Postal Corporation Act 1998 to align it with the Constitution, the Mwangi Code of Conduct for state corporations.
The recommendations from the task force, if implemented, could chart a new direction for the PCK. One hopes, however, that the process of absorbing, adopting, and finally executing the recommendations will not suffer the fate of being protracted or take place at a glacial pace. Alex Mwangi, NTV.